breaks. There's been a lot of talk this week about Rajon Rondo returning to the city of Boston, where he won a title. He even said he expected to be booed by the Celtics fans all series. But after tonight's performance from playoff Rondo, 1 rebound shy of a triple-double, are the Bulls a lock to win this series if Rondo continues to play like this, or should we pump the brakes on
I think they're an absolute lock. You know, I had a friend of mine that actually put money on Rondo about 5 years ago to win the league's MVP. And I remember thinking, this is a good bet.
Why?
You're going to get him at 50 to 1, 100 to 1. CT, do you remember the type of numbers he was putting up in the playoffs against these very Chicago Bulls, ironically enough? I mean, it was like triple-double, and it wasn't even like 10, 10, and 10. It was like 19, 17, 14. I mean, the numbers were insane. He went throwback in game number 2. I actually think he's the X factor.
Okay.
That if somehow, some way, they would have traded him, they would have put him on the bench where he sat for many games. Michael Carter-Williams started over him. Many games, Jerry Grant started over him. If he had never emerged, not only do they not make the playoffs, I don't think obviously they don't make them, but if he's not playing valuable minutes now, then they have no chance in the series.
I mean, he's huge because he has been there before. I don't think you can quantify veteran leadership, veteran experience. You can't really, put a number. You can't really measure that. The fact that he plays the point guard position of floor general, and the fact that he can play some defense. I mean, we're talking about what he did, on the offensive end, just missing a triple-double, but he's still a guy that can bother guys on the defensive end, have some active hands, and kind of disrupt what teams want to do offensively.
Absolutely right. I mean, he's such a unique talent because he's so long, he's so wiry, he's got such a great feel for the game. He's only 31 years old.
Wow.
Like, there was a chance that this may have been his swan song to the NBA. Bounced around for some teams. Boston dumps him. Dallas gets rid of him. Sacramento's a disaster. And now he comes here, and then the social media posts and the fighting with the coaches. Like, I had a feeling if this didn't work out, bye-bye. And now he almost goes out there, has 11 points, 14 assists, 9 rebounds, almost has triple-double.
So now you think he stays. I mean, it was a 2-year deal initially. When the media post happened and there was the whole mess, so to speak, I was one of the people that thought they probably just need to release him, let him go. I thought he wasn't meshing well. But now, if you're Fred Hoiberg or if you're Gar Forman and John Paxson, do you keep him around for another year?
Great question. I think you have to. Why not? If you're going to knock off the number 1 seed in the East, it shows that you have the potential to be one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. But potential, I mean, has to be frustrating being a Bulls fan. What a roller coaster ride it has been all year long. You make the playoffs on the last game. You win via tiebreaker getting into the playoffs. And now you got a 2-0 lead on the number 1 seed in the East. And you, frankly, are the better team in this series.
Why couldn't they do this throughout the regular season and get a better seed in the playoffs? I don't have the answer, but they are getting the job done right now. Bulls with a 2-0 series lead as they head back to the UC on Friday.